They don't want you to know this. Billion-dollar industries thrive on your ignorance. They profit from your pain. Your wallet suffers. But what if I told you there are secrets? Simple, cheap solutions. Hacks that outperform their expensive services, right in your own home, for just a few dollars, or even less. Today, we expose them. 5 household hacks, secrets they've buried, because they work too well. Welcome to the Life Hack Factory, where we uncover the truth and arm you with forbidden knowledge. Prepare to have your mind blown. This isn't just about saving money, it's about reclaiming power. From the giants who control the narrative, they build empires on problems you could solve yourself with a little ingenuity and a dash of rebellion. These aren't just tricks, they are ancient wisdom. Rediscovered, suppressed. Because a free customer is no customer. Think about it. Why pay hundreds for a service when $1 can do it better? They fear this information. They fear you. Armed with the truth. This isn't a conspiracy theory, it's a conspiracy fact. Well, let's dive into the first one. Imagine a world where rust disappears without harsh chemicals, without expensive treatments, just a simple potato. Yes, a potato. Sounds unbelievable, right? But the science is undeniable. Back in the early 1900s, farmers discovered this by accident in rural Germany. A man named Klaus, working on his old tractor, frustrated by stubborn rust. He noticed something strange. Where potato peelings had fallen, the rust was fading, slowly but surely. He experimented with slices of potato and a sprinkle of salt. The results were astonishing. His neighbors thought he was mad. But his tools gleamed, like new. This wasn't magic, it was chemistry. The oxalic acid in potatoes reacts with iron oxide, breaking down the rust. At a molecular level, salt acts as an abrasive and an electrolyte, speeding up the process. It's a natural, non-toxic solution. Yet you're sold corrosive acids and expensive rust removers by companies making billions. They want you to believe only their specialized products work. They want you dependent on their endless cycle of consumption. But Klaus knew better. And now, so do you. This hack saves you money, protects your health, and empowers you against their manufactured needs. It's a small act of defiance, but a powerful one. This is just the beginning of what they don't want you to know. Stay tuned for more revelations. But the rust hack is just one example. They've hidden so much more. Consider the myth of the professional cleaner, those expensive services, promising sparkling results, using proprietary formulas. That cost a fortune. What if I told you? Your grandmother knew better long before chemical companies dominated the market. There was a simple solution for almost every cleaning need. Take grout, for instance. That stubborn grime between your tiles. Professional cleaners charge a premium for specialized equipment and toxic chemicals. But the secret is in your pantry. Baking soda and vinegar, a powerful duo discovered centuries ago by ancient civilizations who valued cleanliness without the modern price tag. In ancient Egypt, they used natron, a natural form of baking soda, for purification and cleaning. Later, in Roman times, vinegar was a staple for sanitation and hygiene. These aren't new discoveries. They are forgotten truths. Baking soda is an alkali. It gently scours and neutralizes odors. Vinegar is an acid. It dissolves mineral deposits and cuts through grease. When combined, they create a fizzing reaction that lifts dirt and grime right before your eyes. It's a natural effervescence, breaking down the bonds that hold the dirt. No harsh fumes, no skin irritation, just pure, clean power. Yet cleaning product companies spend billions on advertising, convincing you their synthetic concoctions are superior. They want you to believe that only their brand can deliver true clean. They want you to buy and buy again. Their profits depend on it. They don't want you mixing your own powerful cleaners for pennies, because that would shatter their carefully constructed illusion. It would expose their greed and your newfound freedom. This isn't just about clean floors, it's about intellectual freedom. It's about seeing through the marketing and trusting your own instincts and the wisdom of generations before corporate control. This is the second secret they hoped you'd never find. But we're just getting started. There are more truths to uncover, more industries to expose. Stay with us. The deception runs deep. They want you to believe certain problems require specialists and expensive tools. Take plumbing, for example. A clogged drain, a homeowner's nightmare. Calling a plumber can cost hundreds for a few minutes of work. But what if the solution is already in your kitchen? Another forgotten hack from a time before. Corporate solutions and planned obsolescence. This secret comes from ancient Roman aqueducts. Not directly, of course, but the principle is similar. They understood flow and pressure and the power of simple physics. In the early 20th century, before chemical drain cleaners became ubiquitous, people used boiling water and dish soap to clear minor clogs. It sounds too simple, doesn't it? That's exactly what they want you to think. Boiling water melts grease and loosens debris. Dish soap acts as a lubricant and a surfactant, breaking down surface tension, allowing the clog to slide right through. It's a gentle yet effective method. No corrosive chemicals, no damage to your pipes, no hefty plumber's bill. Yet, the drain cleaner industry is a multi-billion-dollar behemoth. They sell you caustic liquids that can harm your pipes and your health. They create a dependency on their quick fixes, which often lead to more severe problems and more calls to plumbers. It's a vicious cycle designed to extract your wealth. They don't want you knowing the power of hot water and a squirt of soap because it undermines their entire business model. It exposes their elaborate charade of complexity and necessity. This is the third secret they hoped would remain buried. But the truth, like water, always finds a way to break through. We're not just talking about drains, we're talking about systems. Systems designed to keep you in the dark and in debt. But the light is breaking through, one hack at a time. From the John Knowledge, stay vigilant, because the next revelation will challenge another industry giant. They've built entire industries around problems you can solve with common household items. Consider the dental industry. Billions spent on whitening treatments and specialized toothpastes, promising a brighter smile. But at what cost? Chemicals that erode enamel and offer temporary fixes. They keep you coming back. What if the secret to whiter teeth is in your fruit bowl? Strawberries hold the key. Yes, the humble strawberry. This isn't a new age fad. It's a forgotten remedy used by ancient cultures for oral hygiene and cosmetic purposes. In the Victorian era, ladies would mash strawberries. They rubbed them on their teeth for a natural polish and a brighter gleam. It was a common practice before commercial dentistry monopolized oral care. Strawberries contain malic acid, a natural astringent. It gently removes surface stains without damaging enamel. It's a mild natural bleach. It works with your body, not against it. Combine it with baking soda for an extra boost and a gentle scrub. Yet dental corporations push abrasive toothpastes and expensive whitening kits. They want you to believe only their labs hold the key to a perfect smile. They profit from your insecurities and your desire for perfection. They don't want you knowing the power of a simple fruit, because it threatens their entire profit model. It exposes their elaborate charade of complexity and necessity. This is the fourth secret Hay hoped would stay hidden. But the truth, like a bright smile, is hard to conceal. Finally, let's talk about the beauty industry. Wrinkles, fine lines, dull skin. A multi-trillion-dollar market built on promises and fleeting hope. Creams, serums, injections, all designed to make you feel inadequate and spend endlessly. But what if the fountain of youth is in your garden? Aloe vera is the answer. The plant of immortality, as the Egyptians called it, used for millennia for its healing properties and skin rejuvenation. Cleopatra herself is said to have used it to maintain her legendary beauty. It's packed with vitamins, antioxidants, and enzymes. They soothe, heal, and hydrate. It stimulates collagen production, naturally plumping the skin and reducing wrinkles. It's a complete skincare regimen in a single plant. Yet, cosmetic companies extract tiny amounts and dilute it in their expensive formulas they want you to buy. They're complex concoctions with endless ingredients and inflated prices. They don't want you growing your own skincare for virtually free, because that would dismantle their entire empire. It would empower you to control your own beauty and defy their standards. This is the fifth and final secret they fought to keep buried, but the truth always finds its way out. These are just 5 examples of the forbidden knowledge they don't want you to know, but now you do. Share this video, spread the truth, empower others, subscribe to Lifehack Factory for more revelations, because together we can expose their lies